guys, so I'm about to have a vulnerable moment. I rarely do this. Don't make me regret it, okay? I'm gonna let y'all in my business just a little bit. Okay, so let me tell y'all the story about how I will never give a nigga that's not in my league a chance ever again.
Once you hear a woman say this, fellas, you should already know the type of woman this is. And the reason why she's saying this is because some wise man out there saw her for who she is and treated her accordingly. It's like I always tell you dudes, treat a bird like a bird.
So you know how guys be like, listen, I swear, like, you ever give me a chance, I'm gonna really show you. I don't fall for those guys, right? I like what I like type person. If you didn't get me within the first 10 minutes of me talking to you, you probably ain't never gonna get me, right? So there was a gentleman that had been reaching out to me, when I tell you, for over 10 years. Over 10 years in my DMs, talking to himself most of the time. Within the past 3 years, maybe I might have given him my number through Instagram because I was having a vulnerable moment.
The thing about a bird is this. She's always looking for crumbs and she's always looking for an opportunity. So fellas, when it comes to these birds, all you gotta do is wait your turn. But a bird will always be available. Like if you chase a bird forever, this is what's going to happen. She's going to run through all her different dudes because, like I always tell you dudes, a bird main objective is to get with a man, get his money, drain his energy, power up, and get back to the streets. So if you wait long enough, you will always be able to smash a bird because a bird is always looking for the next opportunity. She's always looking for who got the crumbs. So once you dangle it in front of her face long enough, eventually she will come to you.
And we've had conversations before. We've met in person. I just was not interested. Okay? It got to the point where he was so resilient, so persistent, that I was like, maybe I guess I'll try.
And this is why you got to pay attention to a woman's actions and not her words. Because this woman is contradicting everything that she's saying. He's not in my league. I made him wait over 10 years, but I still give him a try. Does that even make sense? The reality is, this is just a man who exposed who she is. And he probably smash and dash. And based on the fact that he did that, now she's saying, oh, well, at least I made him wait over 10 years. But fellas, this is why the worst thing you could do is listen to a woman, bro. You got to pay attention to their actions. That's it.
So whatever, he ended up getting my number, and now he's talking to himself in my DMs and texting me every morning, sending me prayers every morning, a scripture. Okay, I love that. And if I went through a really, really emotional time last year, so little stuff like that was really hitting home for me and touching my soft spot. So he got cool points for that from me, for whatever reason. I don't really know how my brain functions and why I was allowing certain things to go on, but I did nonetheless. So here we are. I started being like, hey, if I'm in town, I'll hang out. He started being like, hey, I am going to send a flight for you. Come hang out with me. I want to show you that I want to marry you. And I used to respond like, hey, bro, every nigga says that, right? Every nigga wants a piece of you until they get you and then they're gone. No, I'm going to marry you. You're my dream woman.
This is why it's not wise to wife up a bird, because when a woman have a bird mindset, she got a very low IQ. She sees the world very surface. She don't have any type of intellectual capital. So what happens is she's going to forever be looking for a come up because she never took the time to work on herself where she herself is valuable. So she's going to forever keep chasing crumbs. And women like that becomes very easy because all a man have to do is tell her exactly what she want to hear. That's how easy it is to smash a bird, whether she's in a relationship or not. All you got to do is tell that woman exactly what she want to hear, depending on her emotional state.
So now I'm like, all right, it's cool. I could go to a wedding with him. I like going to weddings. I like being people's show pony because I enjoy things like that, right? So I start considering actually flying to go see him. And now I'm like on his page picking him apart. Like, he'll send me videos like, hey, I went and got my teeth cleaned. I know how much you like when people get their teeth cleaned. I was like, okay, effort. He's like, well, and I smell real nice. You know, I like that type of stuff too. I'm like, you know what? He's so nice. Let me give him a chance. So I'm looking on his page, like looking at his teeth, looking how tall he is, looking at his body. And then I go, what's up with that hairline? And I look past it. That should have been my telltale sign. I'm looking at all his videos. It looks like he has like a freaking painted on hairline. And I still went against my better judgment. He got me. So even after all my investigative work of that hairline, he got me. This is how he got me. I went on that boat. When I went on that boat, I got real bored. And really, I don't want to say lonely because that wasn't the word, but I was just like in need of some type of energy. Right? So he's messaging me while I'm on there. And I was like, you know what? I fly back to Houston I get back to Houston when I get there. Pull up. You live very close to there. Pull up. And he was like, oh, I got this, that, and the third on Sunday. I was like, well, don't blow your opportunity. And he was like, you know what? You're right. I'm going to take this opportunity. You're giving me a window of opportunity. I'm going to take it. Oh, Lord. He's like, I'm going to drive down there on Saturday. Stop drinking with you about 9 o'clock and then drive back at 5 in the morning so I can make it back for X, Y, and Z on Sunday. I was like, hey, baby, whatever you choose to do, that's your business. Thirsty, right? So make a long story short, when I got off that boat and got back to the house, he was in Houston waiting for me. And I was like, just pull up to my mom's house. Like, just come hang out. I didn't realize by the time he got there how tired I would be. So now he's at my house, my mom's house, and I am exhausted. I can barely keep up with the conversation. He's chipper. He's ready. You get me? It's about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I am pooped. All right? But he's still there. Not leaving, not catching none of the vibes that I'm clearly not being myself. Make a long story short, I get up and go out. We go out. We go to eat, and then we go to drink with my cousins and my friends. There were so many signs in the night. So many signs that I should have just took my black ass home, but I chose to stay the night with him because I felt like, you know, he drove all the way here. I could at least stay the night with him. That's the least I could do. Boy, at 36 years of age, still dumb as hell. Dumb. So, stay the night. I wake up at like 8 in the morning. He's gone. I knew he would be gone.
My nigga.
Let's also, when we got to the hotel room, obviously we showered. Baby, I'd never once seen this man without something on his head. You know that's a bad sign, right?
Yo, I knew it, man. Smash and dash. Come on, bro. That was easy. Like, you see how easy that was? You see how easy this man got the pussy. And that's why she's mad. Because she felt played. She felt exposed. But baby girl, you're mad easy. The first time he pull up on you, he smashed. See, and the thing about a bird is this. That's why she keep trying to put him down. She keep trying to hop on his hairline. Yo, his hairline was messed up. Who cares? He won.
Like, you wouldn't put a do-rag on or whatever that was, his dreads. You wouldn't put that thing on your head to protect your hair. Cut it out. That hairline is on the struggle bus. I already know it is. Has to be. It can't. There's no other alternative. Anywho, yeah, I called him like when I woke up because I was hungover. And we had a little slight conversation. And he was like, hey, I got to handle XYZ. Okay, go handle your business. You know I have not heard from that man since.
Hey, hold on. This shit ain't funny. It ain't funny, but it is.
He did exactly what I told him he would do. And I really hate that for him because he's dead to me. Dead, bitch. I called him a couple of times after that to like cuss him out, and he acted like he was just so busy with work. So busy with work and his child that he just couldn't fathom having this conversation right now, and that he would call me back. He called me back one time, but I was asleep, and I have yet to have the conversation with him. Baby, he has since gotten the "You are dead to me and you are a fucking loser" text message, which I have not heard back from. I also think I blocked him, so I won't be getting that correspondence back from him. But I say all that to say, to you nice guys out there that, you know, you were hoping that one day I might give you a chance. I'm not interested in anybody. If you're not my type, I'm not even entertaining the thought of talking to you. He ruined it for all of you.
Sensational.
The sad thing about these birds, bro, their pussy be trash. And sometimes that shit be funky. That man got the pussy and she never heard back from him. That should tell you something about yourself, lady. Your box is trash. And you shouldn't be bragging about having that man wait for over 10 years. And after he finally get the box, you never heard from him again. That's a reflection of you. That makes you look bad. Nasty work. And then she tried to call the man after. It's like, nah, I don't want to talk to you no more, girl. I'm cool. And that's why, fellas, man, don't let these type of women make y'all wait, because you're gonna be waiting for some trash ass box. Nothing is worse than seeing a woman that you really want to smash, and then when you finally smash, the box is trash. That shit is a disappointment. That shit is a major letdown. That shit make you mad, because he probably like, damn, man, I drove all that way for that. That shit was obviously a disappointment. But that's the thing about these birds, though. These birds will always tell y'all exactly who they are. All you gotta do is listen. She think that she was putting that man down, but what she did was really put herself down. Her box is so trash that she claimed a man wait over 10 years for the box. And then when he finally got the box, she never heard back from him. So what does that tell you? Nah, this is crazy, man. Fellas, pay attention to the signs. The signs are always there. Like when it comes to these birds, like I've been telling you dudes, smash and dash. And shouts to this brother for doing exactly that. I'm out.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.